All right, on this next one, somebody has written out electron configurations and we want to see if they're correct. So this is kind of what I do when I'm grading. So let's just start. You don't really need the periodic table. You can use your diagonal rule. That's probably the easiest thing to do with this, but I'm just going to count it out loud because I've done this long enough that I know what it's supposed to be. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, and that is not a 3. And then we go to 4p. So D should always be row number minus 1. D should always be 1 less than the S. So this should say 3d10. All right, this next one. It doesn't say to identify it. That doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s, 3. S's can only hold 2. So this should be 3s2, and if we still have an extra one, we need to put that in a p, in 3p1. All right. Now this next one, we're starting with radon. So radon is down here. It's the noble gas in the 6th row. So then we go 7s2, and then to the 7th row, so that'd be 5f9. F's can hold 14. We don't need to go to 6D until we get to 14 of the F's. So these D's don't belong there. They go in the F's. So this should say 7s2, 5f11. Fill up those F's before we go to the D's. Okay, on this next one. We have argon, and then it says 5s2. After argon, if you're abbreviating, you should start with 4s2. So we have two choices. If we want to go with 5s2, we should start with krypton. So there's two ways we can fix this. And if it doesn't tell us the element, we don't really know which one to do. So if it's argon, then it should be 4s2, 3d10, and 4p5. Or we could make argon, we can make it krypton, and then 5s2, 4d10, 5p5, depending on what we're trying to do.